start off with a
Whew, that was disappointing. I know that you got to win some ugly games, and they found a way to win a really, really ugly game both ways. They had closers at the end. You know, again, we got a lot of shots at the rim that you've got to make uncontested layups, uncontested pull-ups, uncontested threes. I am really frustrated that we couldn't go close that game.
Hey, Coach, you know, despite the loss, getting Azrae back in the lineup, you know, I thought she gave you some pretty solid minutes out there, and especially, you know, at times challenging Brittany at the rim. Just, you know, what did you make of her performance today? And, you know, just how important is it to kind of get her back in the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, her length is a factor. Obviously, she gives us another offensive weapon. She didn't make any threes, but she can help space the floor. You know, again, timing, we've got to be patient with her. She's going to see better days. She can't just fall in love with the arc and outside because she's talented around the rim. And we just couldn't exploit her against Herbert Harrigan late in the game like we were hoping.
Coach, Natasha Cloud, 31 points, career high for her. What made it so tough for you guys to slow her down today?
Yeah, I just think, you know, when you know DT's out and you're a dog like she is, she was going to will that team to the finish line. And you need closers. And no one's going to tell Natasha that she's not the best player on the floor every time she plays. And attitude is everything. And I thought she was confident in crunch time, and we looked around to see who was going to be our closer tonight.
Hey, Coach, DJ from Infinity TV. Two quick ones. Can you provide us an update on Stephanie Talbot's injury? And also, with Rickea Jackson scoring double digits here tonight, how happy are you with her progression in her game?
Yeah, first, I don't have any update on Steph. I know she was pulled from the game for the rest of the game, so I'll learn more about that soon. Precautionary, obviously. Rickea, you know, again, really talented rookie. They guarded her now for the second game in a row in stretches with BG. And we had to find that matchup in a variety of ways to try to isolate BG maybe on the perimeter, and then also could we get us moving against BG. So we tried a variety of things, and you know, I thought Rickea, for the most part, understood when that was happening. So you know, we did a better job attacking that chess match that we didn't do a great job in Phoenix. So you know, just her overall growth, I want her to be, you know, again, I just want her to want to take over at times with how they were guarding her. But she had, you know, she had a good game. I think it could even have been more of a monster game.
Thank you.
Coach, in all three of these games so far this week at home, you've had chances to win it. Obviously, you won one, lost two. But looking forward to Tuesday's game, what can you take from this span heading into that one to make sure that this team has another chance to actually compete and win?
Yeah, it's, you know, finishes up our homestand here, so an important game. Ultimately, I don't, you know, I'm frustrated tonight, and not necessarily wins, loss. I'm frustrated that we didn't play like we're capable of playing. I don't think we played with the same spirit. I didn't think we played with the same intensity. I thought we were poor board to court tonight. You know, like the focus. The number one thing that you realize as a coach when there's a lack of focus is when you struggle coming out of a timeout, when you look them in the eye and you diagram something and they come out and they don't know where they're supposed to be, or they don't execute. That is a frustrating thing for a coach. You pride yourself on the ATOs. If we don't play better, if we play like we did tonight, Minnesota will beat us by 20 plus easily. They are really, really talented. So, you know, again, I'm not sad. I don't worry about the wins and losses. What I'm more worried about is us playing to our standards and what we want to look like. And if we don't do that Tuesday against the Minnesota team, it will be a long night.
two more.
Hey, Coach, Jackie Red TV.
Leela Rue up against BG, she seemed really aggressive. How did you feel about how she played against BG tonight?
Well, we didn't go back to her with, she had 3 fouls in 3
Right.
minutes. So, you know, it was just a really tough matchup for her. Probably could have given her some opportunity in the second half, but Azare, getting her back into the fold, trying to find some advantages that way. But, you know, it was tough in a legal screen. You know, we talked about it for the last day and a half on how they defend and how easy it is to get illegal screens against this team. And unfortunately, she got one, then, you know, got caught for another foul, and all of a sudden she's got 3 fouls in 3 minutes. So, better days for her ahead.
Last question.
Hey, Coach, you alluded to, you know, the team not playing up to, you know, your standards and expectations tonight. But you guys did win the turnover battle. They had more turnovers than you guys. Also won the offensive rebound. So what does that look like to you? Like, what does that mean to you, like playing up to, you know, the team standards?
Yeah, when outside of Dearica, and you look at a stat sheet for most of the first half until a late little flourish, the rest of the team was combining to shoot 25-ish% as pros on open shots. We missed our first 9 threes. I'm not sure when we made a 3. You saw all the missed opportunities around the rim. And so, you know, like it wasn't up to our standards of what we have to be offensively. The execution, the spacing, the timing in things, the physicality of things, those all weren't good enough. And still, they had a chance to win, and just if you could outplay them for the last 4 minutes. And again, but in that situation, you got to have closers. And tonight, our team out there looked a little hesitant on who really wanted the ball in those big moments.
Thank you, Curt.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Phil.
Questions for players? DJ? Hey y'all, DJ from Infinity TV. This question is gonna be for Rickea today. Rickea, you've been having a stretch of games where you've been improving game after game. Today with 22 points. Can you talk about what it's like adjusting this far into the season? I know we've talked about, you know, just the rookie part of it, but you're playing like you know, you can hang with the vets. So talk about that for us today, playing against a physical team like the Mercury.
Yeah, being a rookie has its ups and its downs, but what's been getting me through is my teammates and my coaches, honestly. Like, they're always there for me. They're always encouraging me. They always tell me to give myself grace, being a rookie and things like that. So that has helped a ton. Every time we played Phoenix, I felt like I always shied away from the contact. So tonight, I wanted to make sure I went into them first. I feel like that's when I'm playing best and aggressive. So yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dayla Davis with FI360 News. Rickea, this question's for you. What was your mentality going into tonight's game, fresh off a hard win against the Aces, and how did that translate in today's game?
Yeah, again, just being aggressive. Phoenix is a physical team. If you let them hit you first, they're going to try to punk you the whole game, so I know I had to be physical back. I feel like I'm just, again, proud of this team. We didn't get the win tonight, but I'm just proud of how we're growing each and every day. I feel like we are trending in the right direction. Of course, we always want to win, but the wins are going to come as long as we just stay together and continue to do what we do.
Jackie TV, Dearica, this one is for you. Coach expressed some frustration. He says coming out of timeouts, there was plays drawn up, but people didn't know what was supposed to be happening. Can you explain what was happening in those moments?
Yeah, just lack of execution, slippage, the slippage that he's been talking about. We didn't execute. We called a play that we all should have known, and including myself, we weren't really in the right spots and ready to run it. So we gotta be better.
This is for either one of you. Natasha Cloud went off for her career high 31 points. What made it so tough for you guys to slow her down tonight?
I mean, she hit mid-ranges. She dictated kind of what she wanted to happen, and some slippage on our coverages. You know, first half we were supposed to be switching, and then second half it was just we weren't locked in defensively on her.
For either of you guys, how was it having Azare back in the lineup, and maybe even Dearica for you? You're sliding down more to the floor when she's in the lineup. How did that kind of look like?
It's nice. I mean, offensively she's versatile. It helps. You know, she can play inside and out. She's long. She's active. But defensively it was nice. Kind of took a little bit of pressure off of me. I felt like for her to guard BG and for me to roam a little bit. But we've missed her, and we know what she's capable of offensively and defensively. So it's good to have her back.
Last question.
Just an instant reaction from you. Obviously, this week, played these 3 home games, had a chance to win all 3 of these games, but looking forward to Tuesday's game against the Lynx. You know, what do you feel like you have to do better to have a chance to win that game?
Tonight it was more about our offensive effort. I feel like defensively we played okay to win. We turned the ball over probably about the second least amount of times this season, and we show that if we take care of the ball, we can compete. We got 15 more shots than them. If you look at the numbers, you might have thought we won, honestly. But yeah, we just got to be better. We talk about the composure at the end of the game or having slippage in one of the quarters to close out, and it hurt us tonight.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.